Please tell me this is now showing up in sub boxes and like notifications happened. In the chat. I accidentally left the stream unlisted after a test stream the other day. By the way, that was a genuine question. It is. Good. Back to the intro screen. Hello everybody, I need to fix the sub goal. It's that time of day, yay. So we're going to continue from where the stream that totally didn't happen on Saturday left off. Oh, the JCB just taking off by itself. And that is picking up cows and sorting out cows. We will be doing some harvesting today. I've no idea how you've done that, Massey. Genuinely no idea. Sorry that I'm starting a tiny little bit late. I made some sandwiches and kind of lost track of time because I was enjoying my sandwiches. Ham and mayonnaise, by the way. Honey roast ham and Hellman's delicious mayonnaise. Makes for some good sandwich times indeed. I think this is where the cows go. So this will be in tomorrow's video, but I'm going to ask you in the stream just because. Because I bought it yesterday and I want to make videos on it now because I've been enjoying it. Would you guys like to see videos on Saturday and Sunday of... Oh, fantastic. Factorio. Because I was playing that last night, bought it yesterday, was playing it. Why did I want sandwiches? Get a bottle of orange. I was hungry and bottles of orange. I don't like orange. It's a nice colour, but I don't like the fruit. But I bought Factorio yesterday. I spent a good portion of last night playing it just to keep myself awake because I was super tired. And yeah, that's a really fun game. My factory that I made last night because I was trying to learn the game is horrifically bad. But I might start a new game over and maybe do like a mini series, maybe of videos on it. Let's skip that song because it sounds terrible. Do I play Fortnite? No. I play iRacing. That's my online game of choice. And I'm reasonably good at iRacing. By reasonably good, I mean I've got an I rating of like 1300, which is perfectly average. It's like average to bad. But I am competent. But blah 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 blah. Hello, you so crazy. Simulated games, Massey and Witchy. I realized that I'm maybe not as bad as I thought, because some guy, well, Gamer Muscle, I'll watch him occasionally. Not as much now, because for some reason, I don't know if people are gonna like it. Oh yeah, but if people like watch other people's streams of it, they might get an idea of what the game's like. It's a game that I will have to edit videos of, because there are times when I'm just sat waiting for things to be made. So it's kind of Minecraft-y in a way, but it's fully automated at the same time. It's really enjoyable. By the way, Massey, weekend videos I don't care about. Still can't buy the Modern Classics DLC, what should you do? What do you mean you can't buy it? Like, are Giants not accepting your PayPal and or debit card or credit card or whatever? Or do you just not have the money? If you don't have the money, honestly, like, if you want classics, play about with modded classics until you can get it. Or, like, if it's not working at all, email Giant support and... Oh, I can't remember the name of the person that's on support, but they'll probably be able to give you some sort of answer. AVF. So, minor updates. Minor updates for you guys. It says payment... Yeah, send Giant support an email and they might be able to help you. So that's another 4. Oh, we're out of money already. You can get it for free, but that causes... Don't... let's not talk about piracy here. Let's... Number one, it's immoral. And or illegal. Number two, why would you not want to support Matt? He spent a buttload of time in his pajamas making that DLC for you guys. Track clip arrived. Very nice. Which one did you get, Viv? Did you get the basic clip or the pro? Because I know the track clips are the most hilarious things because they're so hoopty. The basic clip, you basically have to use zip ties to attach it to your headphones. The pro clip attaches with some Velcro. I am a pro, so wireless. Yeah, the bonus of that is it uses a phone charger. I think it should come with a cable. I am thinking of getting a pro clip as well so that I can use it during streams. Because this hat, while it looks hilarious while I'm wearing it, is not comfortable at all. You know, I can't exactly do this. And I can't wear it at a jaunty angle because it screws up the head tracking. I've driven into a hedge while I was playing about with that. It does. Yeah, it's got the same battery as the hat. How old am I? 20 something. 26? I think. 26, yeah. Hello, Manu6480. I actually had to think about how old I am. Couldn't use that at Luxury Logo. You could make a sticker, probably. Savage Landy. I'm older than Landy. My birthday is not until August, so I'm 6 or 7 months older than him. I'm older than Sim as well. Hello, Yippe. I'm doing good today. I was awake at 9 o'clock this morning because I went to bed at like midnight. Because I was just I was sleeping half of yesterday. I was so tired. I've got tomorrow's and Wednesday's videos recorded. I'd like to do Thursdays after the stream if I've got time. which it's looking like I will. And just FYI guys, Landy and Sim both will not be streaming today, so I act younger than both. It's not that I act younger, it's just that I'm a bit more hyper. I'm a bit more chaotic at best. But neither Landy or Sim will be streaming today. Sim is in Plymouth? Someplace starting with a P. And Landy is AFK over in Canada. Dave ADHD. I have many problems, so I would not be surprised if ADHD is one of them. Here comes the rain, doodle doo doo. Plymouth. Yes, that one. Landy always seems to be in Canada, even when he's not. He is in his mind box. He wants to always be in Canada. Let's unload the cows. We got 9 cows now. Yes. So let's get this trailer back over to the other yard. And the next job is going to be, I think maybe even fast forwarding time till morning. Hey, Oxy! I think fast forwarding time till morning. If the crop grows overnight, because I don't want to do anything during the darkness of night, I will just temporarily turn off withering, because it looks like the crop's at a really bad growth stage right now. Now, if I was doing the single player, yeah, I'd just hop out into the harvester at night, but it doesn't make for good stream content if it's pitch black and you guys can only see like a small bit. So I am going to break the no withering rule, just to kind of get good stream ingtons. Simulating games is well on the way to getting a timeout, I think. Maybe calm it down a bit. I get that you're happy and you want to have a bit of fun, but maybe calm it down a bit. Hello, Dal. How are the other? Why did I run out when I could have just done this? That's the last growth stage. Screw it, I'm gonna risk it for biscuit. Not even gonna look, I'm just gonna fast forward through till morning. 3,000 bunker silos done fermenting, we've got silage for the cows. Okay, it's bright enough that it's gonna make for good content. How screwed are the fields? They are fine. Okay, grab the harvester and go. You always wait for crops to get 100% grown. I don't know if there's a difference between like the 3 different harvestable stages. So we're just gonna cruise this out of the shed and down to the field. Get it hooked up there. Yep, perfect, fine, yep. No problems at all here. It's more like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 timeout. It happens. It happens. Hey! Oh. The emotional mix right there. The concern of getting it through the gate, the happiness of getting it mostly through the gate, and then the despair of walloping the back of the harvester off the gate. Let's get the let's get the 399 on the header trailer. Hey, oh, is basically my streams in a nutshell. Not gonna say it out. Nope. Gonna be mean today, Vinci. By the way, there is new rules in place today. I've altered the rules slightly, so let's hope Nightbot wants to work. I haven't actually spotted it yet. Is Nightbot gonna work? Is Nightbot... I tried testing it during a test stream, and it didn't say a damn thing. I think Nightbot's broken. Oh, god dang it, Nightbot. That's why it didn't work when I was testing it. Oh, now it's working. No, new rules. Notice the bad joke rule is gone. Also, I got rid of the whole go to this page on the website thing, because nobody was going to visit it. I think that's the main rules in a nutshell. Obviously no spamming is a thing too, but I shouldn't need to say that. See, Michael? Why is the bad joke rule gone? Because it just derailed streams, Foxtrot. Is Don't Bug Mods new? No? It was always kind of the Don't Bug Mods thing was always just an unwritten rule, because the mods have the authority to time you out if they just get annoyed. Hey, GP. Come on. Get through the gate. That is not through the gate. Get through the gate. No. Not through the gate, but through the gate. Oh no, now there's traffic showing up. Get through the... Yes. Perfect. First time. Yanis kind of nailed it. When people started at that, it was funny when I did it first, but when it's kind of half the stream is now timed out, it stops being fun for me because nobody's able to talk because everybody's timed out. I'm pretty good. That said, if a joke is particularly terrible, I will time you out myself. What, just run across the field? Nothing? Actually nothing. You might have seen like a speck of particle-y air magic that Giants insisted was in the game. I don't even understand why they put those weird air particles in. All they do is ruin screenshots. I saw that, Sid. No self-promotion though. I've just realised that when I was tabbed out to put the rules command in, I forgot to open up OBS and stream labels again, so that I can see who's subscribing and stuff. Oh, by the way, if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be completely terrible in shill. Speaking of shilling, I think I'll have some tea. Delicious tea in a delicious mug. Available on Spreadshirt. I feel like John Cena. I feel like John Cena. Buy this! I also had my coffee this morning in this mug. Just realised I actually used that for my coffee. Long time since you watched one of my streams. Yeah, it has been a while since I've seen you around, dude. I'm not even kidding about the coffee thing. I genuinely, like... I actually like using that mug for my coffee. It's a good size. Gets the coffee just right, so that it's not... Is that a travel mug? This, the one I got my tea in is, yes. And it's really good. It's actually, like, I'm not even shilling here, because, pretty much everybody's got one of these on their various stores. Landy, Oxy, Bill have a travel mug. And I will say, from using it, because I do use it quite regularly. See, Matthew. The travel mug that you can get on Spreadshirt is actually really good quality. Most of the ones I've had in the past have had, like, plastic everywhere. Do I have the one that was... No. I had one that was almost entirely plastic, and it was okay. It had kind of a ceramic-y, metal-y outside, but it was, Hey, James. But the ones from Spreadshirt are actually metal, so they'll hold the heat that bit better, and they won't cool off as quickly. So that they are, like, actually better mugs. Which is probably why they cost so much, because I'm not going to pretend like they're cheap. Like, I'm not going to pretend that, you know, they're the world's cheapest mugs and you should buy 7 of them. They're quite expensive, but they're high quality. By the way, I did streamline Nightbot a bit, so it's no longer linking the mod list. And I think I fixed a few other commands that were just bad or like completely useless. That bloated it up over a while. So Nightbot should have it does have a new FAQ command. Nightbot does have a new FAQ. Which should deal with everybody who keeps for some reason thinking I'm multiplayer. What's the facepalm about, Witchy? Can I link my work page? No. I probably should, actually. That's something I didn't think about. I'll sort that out tonight. FAQ, yeah. The frequently asked questions. It's exclamation mark FAQ. If you are interested. I don't know if it's case sensitive. Now we'll find out. Because I added lowercase. Oh God, Nightbot, stop! No, start! No, don't spam Nightbot. I hate it when Nightbot does that and puts like 3 different commands in one after another. Did you think it was something misspelled, GD? Extremely, Yanis. I'm quite pleased with how subtle I was about saying this is single player and it's not multiplayer and I don't do multiplayer. Hello, Terence. Make a spam command for Nightbot. Oh, no. Why would I make a command that just makes Nightbot spam things? I thought just to... Now I'm curious as to what you thought it stood for. Because FAQ is always frequently asked questions. Unless maybe it means finagle a queue. I'm an innocent child. Simulator gaming. I'll have you know I am an innocent child. I don't know these things. I genuinely don't know. Why is my mic peaked up? Hang on. Which one is it? Is it that way to turn it down? That way turns it down. No, that way turns it up. This way turns it down. There we. That's minimum gain, apparently. Is it? Is this broken? I mean, that's fine, I guess. Harvest is full. Can you guys still hear me okay? After me messing with my... Oh no, that is way turned it down. So let's turn it up a bit more. That's just back where it was, more or less. There we go. That should be fine. I just keep seeing the red dots and I'm like, no, this is way too loud. I'm a bit quiet now. Have I fixed it now? Because I kept seeing it peaking and I was like, that's not nice. I hate seeing sound files peak. And clip. Popped in my admin chat. Well, I can have a look now. Considering it's about time for me to press the button. I mean, that works too, GD! Now they just... Oh. Good, YouTube signed me out or something. Why... Is this button gonna grey out now? No, YouTube got confused and thought I wasn't live. Good! There we go, ads are being played. What's Giant Software email? Isn't it support at giantssoftware.com or something? I don't know off the top of my head. Like, bear in mind, Rogers, I've got a few different emails for Giants that I can, in theory, use to contact them for whatever reason. I don't usually need to. And if I need to ask something, I can usually get it asked in the Discord. But I do have alternative ways to email Giants directly. So I'm going to talk about something you guys didn't think I was going to talk about, probably. Daggerwind's stream. Now, I don't know if he watches me. He might not. He might be lurking right now. If he is, good on you for watching. If not, oh well, I'm going to talk about it anyway. Something that I noticed and a lot of people noticed was the chat was hell. Because, of course it was going to be. That was, me and Landy were pointing that out forever. That Dagwin's chat would just be a cesspool of give me a shout out, subscribe, that was always gonna happen. But one thing that I noticed that I picked up on almost immediately, even though I only watched for like a couple of minutes, even though it was short, I only watched a couple of minutes. His voice. He was engaging what in the stream. He was enjoying streaming. He was enjoying the idea of it. That's something that I don't know if it happens in videos anymore. I know the few videos that I've watched in the last little while, he's sounded bored and kind of nah. And it comes across on the stream. When you're enjoying yourself in a stream, it comes across. When you're enjoying yourself in a video, it comes across. Whether or not you guys notice that, nah, you might notice it more with me because I get annoyed. But he was really enjoying himself. I could tell almost immediately. But here's the thing, I don't think he should stream regularly. I really don't. Because to get a stream of the scale myself, Landy and Sim do, even though Landy and Sim generally only stream for an hour each, to get to a stream of that scale you need to have mods. And with the amount of subs he has and the amount of viewers he gets, he would need probably 30 to 40 mods in the stream at any given time. I don't know if he knows 30 to 40 people he can trust that'll be there every single time. Because, like, I've got a big team of mods, but most of them are just modded so they stand out, and it makes life easier for me so that I see the blue in chat and know, oh, this is somebody I should read their message from every time. The grey, I'm not overly upset about missing out your messages. I don't mean any offense, but I'm, you know, it's just the thing, the blue catches my eye more. What time did we stream last night? It was like really late. It wasn't last night, it was the night before. I just wasn't streaming yesterday. But one other thing I noticed, and this is the big thing why, this is the kind of the bigger point why he maybe shouldn't stream regularly, was the quality of the stream. Number one, he was streaming off his phone. And recording his computer screen or laptop screen or whatever off his phone. Which looked like ass. He streamed last night as well. I didn't actually catch that. I was in bed early. But also I don't have notifications turned on for him. But the discuss stream, he recorded that off his phone, and it looked like the video quality was atrocious because his internet isn't great for streaming. So I don't know how the Meadowgrove stream went for him. To be fair, his stream last night was good. Like, I'm not ripping on him. It wasn't on his phone. Everything was set up. He was that first stream was off his phone. The Let's Discuss stream, that was a phone stream. That I can tell you with 100% certainty. Now, if he did Meadowgrove last night and he had everything set up, awesome. How was that stream though? Because I feel like he has... I don't mean this in a bad way. I feel like he has too many subs to only start streaming now. Like he's going to be starting with a massive stream audience, which means you don't get any time to get used to streaming. Number one, because it does take a while to get used to not having the crutch of Premiere or Vegas or whatever. And number two, you don't have that grace period where you get to learn how to read chat. I think he's streaming intentionally late at night to get used to streaming. I get the feeling that's the case. Because streaming needs a different mindset to recording videos. Because like you gotta keep track of chat, and that's one I constantly kind of off on one side. Is this Dagger I'm talking about? Yep. He's streaming, so I feel that's kind of newsworthy and worth having a chat about. Because it's difficult to start streaming. It's not just, you know, pick up OBS and start going. You gotta learn how to deal with all the various elements and how to deal with not having the crutches that you get really used to with videos. Like Dagger in particular, I would imagine is very used to using whatever editing software he uses to edit out mistakes and things that he says, or maybe things that he shouldn't say. That he said. Internet playing ball today. It seems it, yeah. I'm streaming to the backup server. Dagger has a full-time job. Yes, he does. But I'm talking like streaming for entertainment, for fun, which, I'll be honest, most people who stream for fun. Like, yeah, I'm making money out of this, but if I was streaming for the money, I would have quit long ago. Because it just, there's no money in YouTube. Unless you've got like 3,000 or 4,000 people in a stream. There's no money in it. What little I do make goes back into keeping me happy, basically. But I'm talking purely just in terms of like making it enjoyable for you guys, for the viewers. Because you can't just do videos and streams. You can't. Well, you can, but it's not as fun. Hey, Farming Simulator 2017. It's not as fun if you're just kind of talking at the stream instead of talking to the stream. Do I have a full-time job? No, not at the moment, Yuso. Technically this is my job, but bleh. If I had a job working for somebody that paid as little as YouTube does, I would have quit day one. Actually, if anybody had a job that screws you over as much as YouTube does, they quit day one. You saw same use the tag, and YouTube by default tags like the full name. It's a really useful thing. Dagger was live for the first time, and the second. I saw his first stream, which is the Discuss stream. I didn't see last night's, which apparently was better quality, but I didn't see any of it. I was too tired, and I was playing Factorio and just enjoying myself and watching something on Twitch, I think. I was watching Factorio on Twitch. At least he bit the bullet and did it. That's kind of my point, is like, does the tag automatically... Yeah, if you get enough of the name in, it'll like suggest people's names for you. The stream last night was a massive laugh. If he... I'm trying to decide if I want to... what I want to do tonight. If he streams tonight, could somebody like PM me on Discord or something? Or ping me on Discord? Because I'm kind of morbidly curious in a way to see what his stream is like. I won't be chatting in there, but I'm kind of curious to see what the video quality is and how bad the chat is. Because that many people... yeah, it's gonna be fun anyway. I'm doing good sideways. I'm doing a lot better than I was Saturday. See you later. You might have noticed, by the way, that most of the problems... I might get an email to ask if I can be a mod for him. Honestly, Reese, I'd say no. I don't want to mod for anybody. I don't want to be a moderator. This is the thing. It's like I mod for Landy and Sim and VF and the guys. I don't want to. I don't actually want to be a mod. I like, you know, it's nice to stand out and have the spanner and all this stuff. I don't want it. I want to just sit back, relax, and enjoy watching a stream. I don't want to have to bother with chat. Don't have to worry about ooh. I bet you guys didn't think I'd actually say, oh, I don't ever want to be a mod, even though I'm a moderator in pretty much half the chats in the farm sim community. I don't want it. I don't. It's an annoyance. It takes away from my enjoyment of the stream. So let's empty out the fast track real quick. And we will get the TX34 on courseplay for the remainder of the fields, so that we can go do some grassland work and some other stuff. Because I would like to continue with the... it doesn't automatically tag for you. I know there's a way to do it and I just can't remember off the top of my head, Yusa. So we're going to do this field manually. Field 8's already done. That was Saturday's stream that shall never happen. That will never go live. That's gone now, Reese. That's why it's ended. When am I going to do multiplayer with Sunulate? Number one, Sunulate probably doesn't exist. And number two, we kind of decided between ourselves, me, Sim and Faye, that because our times just don't mesh, they really don't, that it's better to just leave the series in the past. Because there's just no time. There's just no time where we are all free. Faye works during the day. Sim is like on the road most days for work and for various things. I tend to sleep most of the day and then like rush everything out at night. You can also use a hashtag sideways. But it's just a case that none of our times mesh. And when they do, the best time is pretty much now, like when I'm streaming, and I prefer to stream than to get multiplayer videos done. So that's what's happened with the multiplayer. What do I think of 5150? I love all the DLC, I'll be honest. The only thing that I don't like that's in the DLC is the trailer. I feel like it doesn't fit. It just kind of strikes me as too big for the equipment that it comes with. Live multiplayer? No, never again. Plus we don't have a server we could play on, which is kind of a secondary issue. Hello, Yedan Odnij. You have a conspiracy, I am Daggerwin. If I was Daggerwin, I would not be complaining half as much as I do. You need a server on PC. To keep a steady connection between everybody, yes. Like the multiplayer series did start with, back on Navesville, with either myself or Sim hosting it. So like, you don't need a server, but for doing videos, yeah, you do. You really do. Because otherwise it's just lag central. Hello Sandra, how are you doing today? etc. All the requests. I'm finally using the harvester. And doing in-cab. I do like the cab of this harvester. Bit of a shame that the inside doesn't get dirty. Bit of a shame that Reshade derps up dark colours. And inexplicably turns them like red and blue. You have... Hashtag Banyanas. I have no food. I had my sandwiches and they're gone now. I'm doing good, Sandra. More tea. By the way, if you if any of you guys stream and you're looking for a good way to have like a cup of tea during a stream, travel mugs. Seriously, they keep your tea for like a couple of hours. That's why you'll notice that both me and Landy use travel mugs when we're streaming. One of them is what your name means. Very nice. Is VF a server for Cornbook contracting? I have no idea. You'd be better off asking VF questions like that. I would imagine so, seeing as he's playing with Simulation for the Nation, who lives in Canada. Hello, Matt. Am I gonna regret people having this weird fascination with now thinking that I'm Daggerwin? Because I'm gonna get a message from him someday, and it's like, why do people keep saying hello, RainbowDave to me? Like, my chat has decided that I am secretly you. I have no control over them. I'm sorry. They're lunatics. I am definitely not Daggerwin. Can I do something else after harvesting? Does more harvesting count as something else? Yeah, I will do something else. I want to get more silage made. I always want to get more silage made. I like silage. I also need to clean out the... How has the single sheep made that big of a mess? Victor Sadowski? Sadowski? Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Everyone makes fun of Matt for wearing pajamas. I literally am... I'm actually right now wearing pajama pants because they're comfortable. And they look fabulous. They've got this really horrifically bad design from a 90s jumper on them. And I love them. YouTube recommended video of Flying Falter. Brilliant. In all seriousness, you're going to the gym so you got changed for once. Ah! I need to join the gym. Get rid of the few extra stone that I'm carrying. I was going to say a few extra pounds, but no, it's gone far beyond that. Get swole. You gotta get swole. Get that 1-pack into at least a 2-pack. You're now poor. Well, yeah. But I'm always poor, and I still find ways to afford things somehow. Usually through saving up months and months of YouTube money to buy one little thing. Hello, Martin's Photographs. This music's really chill, actually. I like this song. It has to be bought straight from Giants, Alex. You have to buy classics through Giants. You can buy Farm Sim through the Instant link. You can't buy Factorio, which is a bit annoying. I went on Instant last night to try and get Factorio through Landy's affiliate link, but it doesn't exist. Well, this is true because I know I could never afford a car, man. Which will I use? Logitech G27. It is my baby. I like abusing it in iRacing and various racing games where I turn the force feedback way up and struggle. But for farm sim, it's nice and light. So light, in fact, that I could use, in theory, a single finger to pull it around. But I do have some resistance just so it's not flinging itself around. Hello, EM14 Gaming. Factorio will never be in a Steam sale. The price is going up soon again, isn't it? It's currently... By the way, Factorio is currently €25. The price is set to increase soon. So if you want Factorio, now's the cheapest you'll get it. Do you think Giants will make a new DLC? No. Price went up already. Did the price go up last night after I bought it? Because it was €25 when I bought it last night. Am I gonna have to make all the Nightbot commands mod only? Hello, David. Went up 16th of May. I distinctly remember it being €25 before then. But it's like they've got another price increase set for when it's releasing. Yeah, it's €25. But they're going to keep increasing the prices. They get closer to like version 1.0 or whatever they're heading towards. So it's a game that I'd recommend. Because it's got a very basic UI. Sandy Bay is a good map. Sandy Bay is a fantastic map, and I don't know how until I started this series 2 weeks ago. I had never done this map single player. I'd been on it single player very briefly in FS15, decided I didn't really like it for whatever reason, and I just went off and never came back. I did the multiplayer back in the day, back when it released on here. The public multiplayer, which was a disaster. Can't wait to learn it. Oh, dude, Alex, do you like optimization? See, that game is not your type. I thought that too, and then I started playing. I've been wanting to get it for a while, so I can't say it's not my type. But when it initially started off, I thought, this isn't for me. And then I played one of those time-wasting games that was based on Factorio. I really enjoyed it. What's the challenge? The challenge is right on, well, not right on screen, but it's in chat now, as linked by me. Well, I meant optimizing things yourself, but yes, Factorio is insanely well optimized. Will I do public multiplayer? Maybe in FS19, but that depends on whether Giants make changes that I want. Because I want to see admin tools for multiplayer, including permabans. I want them to get rid of the sync screen entirely. How do you get Farm Sim to show up in OBS? Now, isn't that a YouTuber secret right there, simulating games? That's the magic behind the stream, isn't it? Because I've got Farm Sim open. I can show you guys. Full screen, 100% in OBS. But if you try it, it won't work. The trick is simulating games, and I'll tell you the trick. You need to open it in windowed mode. I'm not making this up. You need to open the game in windowed mode, set up a game capture for it, and then set it into whatever mode you want. Hello, Oshin, by the way. Full screen window? This is completely full screen. Great. There is no window. There is no window, that's why I've got to bring up the mouse to get out of the game. There's only trickery on show. But what you do is you open the game windowed mode, put a game capture up, and then you can open it like full screen, 100%, and it'll still capture. It takes a bit of time. You might notice at the start of streams, double monitors, yes. You might notice at the start of streams that when I swap into the live window, that it's just the webcam and the overlay, and it's black. That's FarmSim. That's the game capture actually starting to work. Hello, Oshin. EM14 is going to try challenge on Valley of the Old Farm, Sandy Bay. Valley of the Old Farm it'd probably be easier on, because the field prices are lower there. The fields are smaller. Sandy Bay is kind of a real challenge, especially if you start with small equipment. Now, you can start with whatever you want, so you can start with the biggest equipment in the game if you really want to, but I think that removes the fun element of the challenge and the money saving aspect. And Clive's playing the challenge. There's a lot of people on this challenge. I'm really glad that I've come up with something that I'm hearing about so many people playing and enjoying, because it's easy to play FarmSim the same way all the time. It really is. But if you play it differently, that's when the fun comes in. That's why you'll notice that I change up how I play the game quite regularly. You know, I've got the realistic series on Cold Brew. I've got this. I'm gonna actually probably later tonight start looking into Big Win but only one tractor. Yeah, there's many ways to start off with a high difficulty level. But I'm gonna tonight start coming up with a new challenge. The idea of which was born in tomorrow's video. And I'll talk about it more in tomorrow's video. But suffice it to say, this is the easy challenge, and I want to see how far I can take it. I want to see what happens when I make the game as difficult as possible, without using MR, because that's just no. Video no one will see because sub-boxes are broke. Sub-boxes will be fine tomorrow, probably. What and how many animals do I have? I have 1 pig, 1 sheep, and currently 9 cows. The challenge rules require me to have 1 of each. So I have 1 of each. Now I will be getting more sheep, more pigs, and more cows over time. Not least because the cows are now going to start reproducing. The pig, I don't know if the pig can, like, reproduce by fission or something, but it might be able to reproduce by itself. Change to be hard, no animal rule. Well, then you're not playing my challenge, Grenade. The challenge includes the animals. A Chellington challenge would be good. I don't like Chellington, so no. And I mean, no disrespect to Oxy there. It's just a bad map in FS17. He's a fantastic mapper, really nice guy, but I don't like that map at all. Hey, Clive. Cobra. See, I've got the realistic series on Cobra. I don't want to have 2 different series on the same map. I'm toying with the idea of West Coast. You actually hate the pigs. Oddly, Grenade, here's the thing about the pigs. The thing about the pigs is they're probably actually the best animal in the game. I'll tell you why. The reason the pigs are the best animal in the game is not only do they magically reproduce at like rabbits, like they just multiply constantly. Try my solution, didn't work. Yeah, it does work. That's how I've got the game working. But pigs are the best animal because, number one, they reproduce insanely fast. Number two, you can just buy the food for them at the shop, if you really want to. And number three, and this is the important thing for this series and this idea, they produce manure and they produce slurry. And you can sell off your excess pigs once you reach like the amount that you're happy with. So you get, say, 100 pigs, you're gonna have effectively unlimited slurry manure forever. And you can sell off the excess. And you can just, you don't need to do any animal feeds, you just buy it from the shop. Just need to make some straw bales and boom, you're done for the pigs. Now I'm going to manually feed the animals in time, and I'm going to use pig feed in the meantime. Once I start getting enough that I'm not running out of money every in between harvests. Now this could be after this harvest actually. Ballincraig challenge, never. Ballymoon challenge, also never. Two maps that just kind of... I looked at Ballymoon. I was going to do Ballymoon. And I looked at the pictures on the mod hub and it just looked like an American map to me. And like I can't get that out of my head now. It's so far removed from Ireland that it's not good. Why do I smoke? Because I'm an idiot. Ballincraig. That's a map that I need to edit very heavily. As in, almost entirely rebuild. Particularly the yard. So heavily, in fact, that it's not worth me doing it. Because I just wouldn't be happy with the map, ever. So it's not... No. What graphics card do I have? GTX 980. It's a 4GB version of it, but so it's like it's okay. It's not great. Like I could probably get a better graphics card. Could I afford one? No. Challenge on one of these maps. Maybe. Oh, hang on a second. That would be evil. I don't know if it'd even work. One of Lance's maps, no. If I could have any graphics card, it would be 1080 Ti. I know that a lot of people would choose, would choose like a Titan or something, but I don't do nearly enough rendering to need a Titan. So a 1080 Ti would be more than enough for me. Got an idea. I'll have a word with some people and do some investigations about this idea. The joy of being a YouTuber is that if I want to like get a bit of insight onto a map or something, I can just ask and somebody will give it to me. And in many cases I can just send the map maker or modder a message and I'll get an answer. Don't like you. I don't dislike you, Michael. Like I've got no real opinion one way or another, to be honest. What idea? Secret. Hey, Jack. And don't take that as a bad thing, Michael. I've got no real opinion on like 90% of people. That was very left field, Alex, yes. 1080 Ti SLI. Why would you even SLI now? The 1080 Ti is more than powerful enough by itself. I don't get the fascination with SLI. I've seen a PC that had 8 Titans. Shamrock Valley Challenge. I have plans for Shamrock Valley, Connor. I have plans in my head of things I'd like to do on that map. But there are times that before the map's even finished, I've got just a plan laid out in my head for what I want to do. Hey Titan. No, SFG. Minecraft. I remember the days when people were building PCs with Titans in to play Minecraft. You have a reason why you asked it. Fair enough, I guess. It was still weird. It was still kind of out there to be asking in the middle of the stream. 8 Titans for Factorio. Would 8 Titans run AgriSim? Probably not, Adam. That game is so hilariously badly optimized that I don't think there's a PC in the world that can run it. Some dude bought a server PC just used for rendering pretty neat. That wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Hello, Pierre. Yeah, using a server rig just to render is not as dumb of an idea as it sounds. Because those things are just stacked with RAM and have a super powerful CPU. Would 6,000 Titans run Car Mechanic? Maybe. Take stress off the main rig. Yeah, but I got mine now decked out. I say decked out. I've got mine overclocked to the point where it's running everything 100%. Like when I'm rendering now, my CPU hits about 80 Celsius, and my chassis fan is running at the full 2500 RPM. Actually, the CPU fan, which is the water cooling system, that's running 2500 RPM. Everything, all the fans are maxed. The CPU is running at the most efficient, with the most efficient method, because the hotter the CPU gets, the more efficiently it runs. So at 80 Celsius, everything's running like clockwork. And outputting max power. I export straight out SFG. I don't have I don't really have any need for media encoder. How old's my CPU? Like 2 years old? 1 or 2 years old? Maybe a bit more. Did I watch Stagger's stream? No, I did not. I was playing Factorio and kind of ignoring YouTube for the most part last night. So I didn't catch any of Daggerwood's stream last night. I knew about a stream Saturday night, which went about as I would have expected one of his streams to go. Which is no disrespect to him, it's just that I know what YouTube's like and what his subscriber base is like. What's the 4790K? Yeah. I don't know how old it is. I got it before the 1080 came out. Because when I bought my PC, it was pre-1080. Even pre-980 Ti. So that gives you an idea of age-wise where my PC is, because the PC I have is the best PC I could have built. I'd like to upgrade my CPU, But now that I've got it running 4.5 gigahertz, I don't know if I need to. Like, it's quad core hyperthread 4.5 gigahertz. Do I need a new CPU really? How many screens do I have? 2. Got the game on in front of me on this screen here that you can't see. I've got chat over on this side. To my right, your left, or screen left. And that's it. You'll occasionally spot me looking down at my phone, but I don't really use it for streaming. I've got everything I need across both screens. So just kind of a... I think that one only has one. You need 2 to stream. Like, realistically, you need 2 to play the game and have everything you need up. Like, on my second screen right now, I've got Chrome open with chat. I've got OBS open so they can see live output and manage it if needs be, and change things if needs be. And I've got stream labels by Streamlabs open so that I can see the latest events for the notifications. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible, Alex, but I can't remember how. Like, I've just got my monitor set up so that the one straight in front of me. Steam best games will open on a specific monitor and keep the other. Like, all the games will open on your main monitor. That's the way that it always is. So whatever monitor is set as your main primary monitor will be where your games are. New conspiracy, Dave is a lizard. Oh, just wondering. Yeah, no. Whatever screen you've got set as main is your game screen. Nvidia share. OBS, dude. It's free and it works great. Type of lizard. Dragon. I'm a fantabulous pink dragon princess. When did I join YouTube? Originally with my original channel, which this is not. 2008 or 9, I think. Maybe a bit earlier than that. Like, I remember the days when Fred was the biggest channel on YouTube. And when he was relevant. And I still can't believe that channel was ever popular. Thinking of getting the Asus Ultra Wide for ETS, ATS. Monitor choices are always up to, like, whoever's going to be using the monitors. Did I upload? No! Hello, EJ! Me and Andy, yeah, we joined around the same time. He had better internet at the time, though, so he was able to upload. And traditionally, I've had horrifically terrible bad internet, so probably for the best that I didn't even try, because it would have taken probably about a day to upload every video. And I just constantly have to have my computer on, uploading. By the way, I know the trailer's nearly full. I'm just kind of emptying the combine so I can finish the field, and then we'll get everything sorted out into the next field and move on from there. Still normal. Yeah. I don't know what's up with that, EJ. Maybe, like, tweet YouTube or something? It's my internet good now? Mostly. It's mostly good. There are days like Saturday when it just decides to destabilize itself for no reason. And also today I'm streaming to the backup YouTube server. Does gigabit internet cost a lot? Yes. And before EJ's bank account is empty. Or it never charged him, because it seems to do that. It seems to like not charging people. Use OBS at times, set NV and C. Yeah, I've got mine set to... I think it's HX264, which isn't the NVIDIA encoder, but it is a hardware-based one. I maybe should swap it over to NVC or NVENC. Is that your streaming off a data plan? That is my understanding, yes. I don't know if that is the case, but that is my understanding. He's streaming via his phone. So unless he's got 100% unlimited data, then he's probably spending more than he's making on those streams. Which hints to me that he's just doing that for the funsies. Prime Netflix is such a try. Try hitting the sponsor button again, EJ. Maybe you gotta do it like every month or something. I don't know how that works. All I know is people sponsor and I get money. If I had my own money, I'd probably sponsor Mr. Landy Kid. And I'll certainly sponsor Jimmy Broadbent, because I enjoy his content. He was doing the iRacing Indy 500 last night, or yesterday afternoon. And through a screw up on his part, where he managed to screw his own pit strategy, he finished 5th when he should have won. It's not a dolly trailer. Alex, I always intentionally choose non-dolly trailers. You might notice that. Set up. Oh, you got it set up direct dep. Send YouTube like a tweet or something. I don't know. Maybe email them. I don't know how anything works for viewers. It's like if I have a problem, I know I can hit. There's a button I can hit that I can email YouTube. They're my favorite. I don't see. The thing is, I don't mind them to drive, but like on Sandy Bay for sure, I will not be using it. Email. Oh, there is an email there? Okay. Because I can email creator/partner support, which is somehow different from what you guys have, but the same because it's still robots. I have emailed them before about something or other. When's the barrel roll happening? Possibly not. Physics has been good to me lately. It's slightly different because, like, the people with just plain YouTube support don't need to deal with technical questions for the robots or whatever. And they probably have slightly different pre-programmed replies. So let's get all this stuff over to field, whatever it is, 13. And we'll get this ready to go. I'm going to course play field 13 to harvest. I'm going to also, because I've already got them plowed from last time, I'm going to get the case. I want to use the case. Do you know what? I'm going to use the 390T in field 8 to cultivate. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to mow with the Maxim. What's up, Massey? Why is you not a happy chappy? Because the joy of grass is that it basically grows back overnight in farm sim, which is a bit silly, but it happens. I'm a great driver. This is a lie. What? What? The trailer just decided to do a bit of a jig. Right, so that's that there. This is such a faff just to move into the next field over. Because we're doing this legit. Bit of a downer, been looking at some stuff from the end of last year. Well, here's a way to cheer you up. That's all in the past. If that's what's getting you down. Or if you're upset because it's in the past, well, better stuff is coming in the future. The past is the past for a reason. Don't let it get you down. The best YouTuber you watch? I sincerely doubt that. Let's get all this stuff over into the field. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow doesn't exist, and today is a gift, which is why it's called the present. Can't change it, you wish you could. Hindsight's 2020. Is Richie here? She's either here or gone burning food. One of the two. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, hit the like button. Aiming for 50 likes today. And if you have already liked the stream and you haven't done this already, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. She's not online. Well, she's probably then burning food. So that should give me enough space. The people in chat thing, Alex, I don't know if that's still a thing. It used to be a thing where it'd tell you who's in chat, but that was like 5 minutes delayed. Should be happy you don't. Yeah, be happy. Cheer up now. Do it. Downside of waking up at actual human time is I'm actually getting quite tired already. Which is good because it means I'll be in bed early. It's bad because I'm tired. Hello, Polar Bear and Spencer, Tractor Boy Campbell. Did you guys carpool your way into the stream? You guys doing car sharing to get to the streams now? So all of this mess is here just to get one harvester on the go. You said it because you thought that was the right thing to do at the time. You can't second guess yourself from the future. There's a lot of stuff I wish I didn't say in the past. Do I regret most of it? Yeah. Can I change any of it? No. Is Dave getting a normal sleep shit? No. I didn't sleep Saturday night, Yanis, so that's why I didn't stream yesterday, and that's why I was in bed at like midnight last night, which is early, like super early for me. So I want this on field work. Do I have an existing one for field 13? How wide is the Omega? 4.4 meters, and this combine is... Let's try this course from the first waypoint. Which is... Where is the first way... Wait, is this field 13? Oh, it's field 14. Do I have one for field 14? I do not, so we'll have to generate one here. Field 14. Current. We'll do 5 headlands before, and bypass will be circle. And we'll just say this is TX 34. Into the Field 14 folder. So drive from the first waypoint plus. Off you go. The fast track I'll leave on because I'm going to be needing that periodically to empty the combine. We're going to grab the 390T now and bring it into Field 8. With the cultivator. And then we'll get the Maxim on the mowers. So these rare times are just getting a lot done at once. So Field 8, I am going to definitely need to create new cultivator courses here, so let's just delete the one that exists currently. Get this on fieldwork mode. This is the longer way around, I've just realised. Field 8, current position, 9 heads after the fact, circle bypass. I have no idea what you're on about, but yeah, we're good. Hey, Asa. Keep in mind that when I'm streaming, I tend to only think about the stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest the rest of the fields now, and just kind of stockpile the canola. And then after that we will just bulk sell the lot of it and see where we're standing for money. I'd like to get the load all, but I'm trying to decide, what is the load all more important than maybe another field? And the only answer I can come up with is another field would probably be better. And we'll say this as cultivator. Cultivator, yes, that'll work. In Field 8. Start at the first waypoint, please, and off you go. That's gonna do wonky things. Stop. Will it feel a bit better? Yeah, it all depends on money. Hey Rupert. Not a whole lot up at the moment. We're just kind of setting up course play to get up to the maximum number of workers. And then we'll be doing some mowing. There we go. Which comically, I'll be doing some mowing in tomorrow's video as well. Spoiler alert. But different maps, so it's fine. And mostly different equipment. So we're gonna mow up both fields, or both meadows right now. Yeah, Massey, maybe you should email YouTube as well and ask them why the hell that crap's happening. Because that's really weird and actually quite bad that you can't see one of the mods. Because like if you can't see a mod, you can't see the mod telling you to not do things, which means you could get banned for, in your eyes, not, you know, doing something that you thought was okay. That's a really big issue. Yeah, like tweet them or something, because that's something that needs fixing sooner rather than later. YouTube is broken in an interesting way. Well, it's It's that time of month, isn't it? It's literally a day ending in the letter Y, so I mean, of course YouTube's broken in a new and interesting way. What more is this behind the 5150? This is the Pottinger Eurocat. It's on the Mod Hub, and it sounds amazing. I'm gonna turn this more on first so you can hear the just insanely good sounds. You'll hear it again tomorrow, but I love the sound of this thing. This is going to be my new go-to small mower, because it sounds old, and you guys know I love things that sound old. So let me just mute the music real quick, or pause the music. Stop using the keyboard. Stop telling me what to do. Doesn't that sound nice? The front mower just is generic front mower. Well, generic mower noise, number 6. See you, Massey. So I think we're coming up to the point where I want to get a double rotor windrower. I know that I said I'm trying to avoid one as much as possible on this map, but I really think that it's going to be necessary sooner rather than later, especially with us owning this field. We're going to be kind of pushing our luck if we don't have one. And it's going to take an age to... Shame there's no cycle more. Yeah! There might actually... Yeah, let's check on... Is it modcentral.co.uk? Or whatever their website is. They do have a Ford cycle bar, and I can't remember if it had good sounds or not. But I remember that's the same mower or some... Yeah, the same mower in FS15 and 13 had really nice sounds. Too many modders like forget that it's sounds that make the mod. Like, you can have the best mod in the world, but if it sounds crap, I'm probably not going to use it. Because, like, I love it when the sounds of a tractor or piece of equipment just tell a little bit of a story. Like, it's more, you can hear that it's old, that it's been kind of abused. You know, it's not running as good as it used to. It just... It's still running through the grass, but, you know, it could do with maybe some work. I love it when you can kind of piece together a bit of a story from just the sound of something. The world's loudest sounds, that's what I mean by good sounds. On this, or the cycle bar? This, I genuinely think this sounds amazing. It's the best sounding mower, the Ford. See, I haven't used it in a while, so I can't remember what it sounds like. But yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But you can always tune down the sounds. That's the thing about mods, is you can mod the mods. Like, there's a part of me that actually wants to make this mower a bit louder. It feels almost as if it's a bit too quiet. Because that screeching should be just ear-piercing. It should be really loud. I'm not going to do that, by the way. Just because it would annoy everybody, including me. But I feel like that screeching should be like really ear-piercingly loud. And by the way, yes, I am using my thermos in such a way that the logo is visible, because otherwise I wouldn't be advertising myself, would I? You don't have S17 already, Yanis? Fair enough. Don't really blame you. This game does great on people, quite a lot, including me. And it's not entirely surprising if people are getting sick and tired of it. That's why I'm doing the weird playstyles now, with the challenges and whatnot. And I will have a new challenge probably next week. I'll be starting that to alternate with Sandy Bay. And it's going to be a lot more extreme than what you're seeing here. That said, I need to come up with the rules and make up all the rules, and it's gonna be the Google Doc. Evening, Bill. Harvest is full. How long's the harvester been full for, guys? How long have I accidentally been ignoring this being full? Ooh, I need to change the unload mode of the harvester. Stop during unloading, activated. There we go. That's definitely doing a cultivate. Back to the screech mower, which sounds amazing. So we're going to do probably like 4 headlands. We'll start going up and down. I will use GPS, even though a Maxim in real life wouldn't have one. I'm going to use GPS just to get... I don't want to keep these rows neat and tidy. I don't know if I want to keep these rows neat and tidy. You're okay watching it, but... See, I'm the exact opposite. Like, Farm Sim for me is only fun when I'm playing it. And look at how neat the straight line is. Oh, that's delicious. Ooh, that felt nice. I think it's 7 Mars on the front and the old pollen drop mod up on the back, yeah. Really nice pairing of mowers for a tractor like this, because like you wouldn't have big modern stuff on this tractor. I even said to Landy you probably wouldn't even have the front mower, but for content purposes, yeah, front mower is kind of necessary. Hello, George. The front mower is kind of necessary just for getting things done in a reasonable time frame. I was doing this off camera, you know for sure that I would only be using the rear mower and spending an age doing this, but loving every second, because I love mowing in this game. This Pottinger is really good. It's, from what I can see, it's just the in-game Pottinger downscaled with what could be an annoying screech as a sound, but I kind of like it. I feel like it tells a story about the mower. And yeah, more importantly, they look amazing on this case. I don't know if the mowers are big enough for the server. Like, they're definitely not big enough for this map, I'll be brutally honest. This is, you know, hilariously inappropriately small equipment, but it's part of the challenge that I'm using this stuff for now, and we'll get into bigger and better stuff as time goes on. Playing a small kit. Maybe these mowers might fit then. Like, I'll just lift up the rear more. and pop underground to show you, like, the modelling's pretty much identical to Giants. Not the best, not the worst. The sound's really nice, and the action I'm not 100% sure of. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be stationary. Even the dirt's quite nice on it. It makes some semblance of sense. Shifted fine. Yeah, it's a mod I'd recommend. Why do people think I'm Daggerman? I have no idea, Thingy. Genuinely no idea. This tractor has no issue with these two mowers. It's just that in real life, if you're like going out with a Case Maxim to mow, odds are you're... How do I put this nicely? Not the most rich farmer, so you probably only have the one mower. I guess it's got nothing to do with power. It's got everything to do with, would the farmer who's mowing in a Maxim have the money to put a front mower on the front? Unless they're a contractor. Odds are no. I'm enjoying budget Miley Cyrus music today. This just came up. Nothing... What? Massey, are you trying to send a picture in chat? Are you trying... Do I know where you can get the shader pack I use? Yes. The base is reshade, and the base settings are from FSUK. Just search reshade on there, and it's the picture of the black sheep modding Massies. However, the exact pack I'm using is private because I haven't. I knew there was something else I meant to speak to him about. I meant to talk to Sim about maybe releasing the shader pack, or the shader INI. But I completely forgot. Because if you didn't know, Simulate uses this shader as well. This is actually his settings. It won't let you send... Are you trying to send a link, Massey? Because, again, links are a no-no. Also, YouTube has certain words that it will actively block, as I've discovered. Which I'm 100% fine with that. Especially the words that I discovered are blocked. Words are they? Oh yeah, I can say it. The old thing from back in the day on YouTube. Sub for sub, S for S, all this. They're all blocked by YouTube through possibly, I think, the spam filter. Like if I try to say it even Landy stream, because this is where I found this out, YouTube will actively block it and not let me send the message. Which... Do you know what? I'm fine with that. And I don't know what else is caught up in the filters. In fact, I don't know about half of my own blacklist. I know that it's pretty much every rude word under the sun, and then some that are not so rude but just annoy me. trying to screenshot it, Massey, and send it to me on Discord. It's probably the easiest way for me to see it. Hello, man of many names. Combine's full again. It's probably been full for a while. And I've probably just not been paying enough attention. So I'd be nice to Sandra and use the wheel. Crab steering method. Pinchy pinch. Extreme steering technique. We are almost out of time for today, I've just noticed. Is chat playing games? I think chat's playing games. We are nearly out of time for today, and I do want to get Thursday's video recorded. Because I'm actually ahead on videos for once in my life. Before I start finishing up, chat, what are you playing? Tell me your games that you're playing right now. If you're in Farm Sim, tell me what map you're on. What do you do? If you're in another game, let me know what you're in that too. Assuming it's PG. And while you're out of your game and typing in chat, hit the like button. Man of many names, thank you very much for hitting the sponsor button, Darth Plagueis. You're playing Maths Revision, that's fun. Sunglasses Buying Simulator 2018. Ooh, that reminds me, Matt. That reminds me of something as stupid as that sounds. I got sent a key for Bus Driving Simulator, and I haven't redeemed it yet and haven't checked it out. It looks like an interesting game. Farm Sim, Oakfield, what are you doing in Oakfield, Barn Lodge? And if you're racing, what car track combination, guys? I'll be doing a bit of iRacing later, last race of the week on Summit Point Jefferson Circuit reversed in the Mazda MX-5 Global Cup car. And then next week's track, which will kick in at I think like midnight or 1 AM, is going to be Okayama, which used to be known as T1 Aida. Hosted Formula 1 back in 1994-1995. I'm looking forward to that track because I quite enjoy Okayama. It's actually a track that's not too far from Tokyo in Japan. Just on the outskirts. Under Mount Fuji, of course, like all of Japan is. Train sim. Where are you training to, 1174? Come on, you can't just leave me hanging there with train sim. Where are you going to and from? What line are you doing? What's your route? Playing that sponsor game. Helping me out. A lot. Financially. Okay, my shorts, very nice to drive. It's okay. It's not very nice in the unstable MX-5. Especially not with the iRacing track temperatures, which are always like 1,000,000 degrees. I don't know why iRacing likes people trying to make people race on the surface of the sun. But I think the track temperatures in Summit Point Jefferson are like 40 degrees Celsius. Hello, Payne and Sons. Which, that's not a real temperature for a racetrack. Especially not one that's in a forest. It's surrounded by trees. There would be shade. The track would not get that hot. Something that a lot of people have been complaining about with iRacing is the track temperatures are insane. Okay, my short. It's an okay track. It's quite fun because it's mainly hairpins. One's the SoCal in the summer. Well, yeah, SoCal in the summer, and then like the UAE would get track temperatures of 40 Celsius. Probably like around the US. But like Summit Point Jefferson is in Summit Point is in Maryland. Which last time I checked, Maryland wasn't a tropical paradise. Yeah, it wasn't. It's not a place that's renowned for having really, really, really hot days all the time. Or being near a desert. I've seen Spa at like 44 degrees on a few streams. And it's like, why have the track that hot? Like, these are tracks that would never in real life get that hot, and you're making people do it in a quote-unquote simulator game thing. The people are hilariously butthurt when you call it a game. But I don't think in real life you'd ever take an IndyCar to, like, South Boston Raceway or something. Because that's just death. How am I today? I'm doing good. You have the sounds of the mower. I am a big fan of this mower. I am very much a fan. See, Michael, I think at that point, we are at that point, at 7 o'clock. We're at the time when it is time to time the time, and say, I'm going to end it here. I'll leave you guys by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on the Sandy Bay Challenge map. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit the like button on your way out, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back tomorrow at 5 o'clock GMT with more Farm Sim goodness. I'll have a video for you guys in the morning that's already recorded. We'll be doing a bit of mowing in the 390T over on Nathan's map, Meadow Grove. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.